Leave, I think. Yeah. Like, yeah. Welcome to stream the. Yeah. I'm in a very singy mood. I'm gonna try not to sing this stream, but like if I do sing, like be warned, I will probably sing this stream without realizing. He didn't say I couldn't sing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, Morales. Welcome, Pumpkin. Welcome to the stream. We are working on episode 2 of the remake because this is the only way how I can get myself to work on it. Because usually I give myself, I'm going to be honest, guys, I usually give myself around like a 2-week break before I work between episodes. But this latest episode has been doing so well that I want to get going on it earlier. But like, I usually wait that long. Welcome in Rose as well. I usually wait that long to prevent burnout because like I get burnt out by the time an episode is done and ready because I'm like working on it every single day. So I feel like the only way how I'm going to be able to get a good head start on this next episode is if I stream the production of it for a little while until I'm like, nah, I'm good. I can work it on my own time. So hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. We're working. It's work time. Work. Shut up. No. Ew. Welcome in Stream Elements to the stream. My favorite viewer. I'm sorry. That Stream Elements is not my favorite viewer. I don't like AI. You deserve it. Thank you, Pumpkin. Work. Pumpkin, you know what? You've also been killing it with the red letter edits on TikTok too. So props to that as well. You've been like uploading like 3 of them a day or like 2. It's crazy. So, all right. Let's go to gameplay. Just kidding. I gotta switch the window. I got everything set up already to do filming. I'm going live a little bit later than I wanted to because I wanted to put together all the audio scenes first just because I was having trouble last stream showing Premiere Pro, which I used to make the audio scenes. So I wanted to get all that done off stream first. So then all I would have to worry about showing is this. And then I'm probably going to have to show Photoshop at some point too. I realized that so this scene calls for Pajama Corey. Oh, I'm not even morphed as Pajama Corey, Lamau. Problem is I only have a Pajama Corey for the longer hair. And since this is a remake episode, Corey has the short hair. So I got to make sure that I have a bunch of variants expressions-wise for Corey in pajamas, but with the short hair and without the bite mark. I'm sure some of you noticed there are a couple scenes where there is a mistake in the remake episode where Corey has the bite mark when he's not supposed to have that. Those are the first 2 scenes that I filmed. And then like after the second scene was filmed, I realized, oh, Corey should not have that bite mark yet. So, I'm so sorry if you did not binge all the HAYTIDE episodes. Yeah, it's what I just said may have been a spoiler. I'm so sorry. But you won't know how. But I'm scared to do HAYTIDE lol and thanks. You Andrew are. But I shouldn't maybe I should just make my own TikTok shorts. If I want stuff to blow up on TikTok again, how about I just make my own shorts? Yeah. It's in the second scene, so when Corey's getting off the bus and seeing Ben, and then also the scene that you see actually in the direct, where Corey is running in the hallway with his violin case and bumps into Ethan. Yeah. Morales knows what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me figure out the whole name. Anyelin? Annie Elin? Anyelin? Anyelin. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I literally like pronounce names as my job because I like do insurance. So I'm like having to pronounce names all the time. I think I have like a 40% accuracy rate. It's bad. It's bad with pronouncing names. I mean, I think it's like 60%. Still, it feels like half and half. Oh, before I actually started recording, I wanted to make a custom model for this alarm clock. Unless I can edit it to say 8. No, I can't. Okay. So we're going to make a custom model. Unless... we're just going to do this. And we're not going to talk about it. Use the G for the Y. Angeline. Angeline. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm in Corey's room right now. If you've only seen the remake episode, y'all are probably so confused right now. Thinking, this is not the school. Where the heck is this? This is Corey's neighborhood. This is a whole ass giant fucking set. Sorry, I swear a lot. Heads up. Maybe I shouldn't do that as much. But this is Corey's house. There is supposed to be a door, but I usually make the door a metal block so it can swing open when I need it to. So I just... there's usually a door, but it's there for the actual scenes. It's a structure morph. So it's in my morphs selection. If you have no idea how to use Blockbuster, this doesn't make any sense to you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we got some more houses. This one I gotta update the brick texture. This is a weird brick texture, actually. Looks like someone stole the door. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Lizzie probably stole it, which you get to see a lot of next episode. A house that I'm still really proud of is this house. Because it has like these fake dormer windows that kind of you see in some like 70s suburban architecture. If you think that Corey's an architecture nerd, like that is my special interest. I'm just letting you know. So like I build cities. Thank you. Balls. I'm not saying the whole thing for subscribing to the channel. That's quite a suggestive name. I will swear, but I will not say that. No, siree. No. Nope. There are children here. Please no. Why am I looking at this house? But, yeah. I wanted to show off this house. This is actually Ben and Veronica's house. I always loved this. So, like, I was learning chisel and bits years ago in, like, late 2023, early 2020. No, sorry. Late 2022, early 2023 as I was making this set. So, like, I remember being really proud of these bricks. And I honestly still am, but since then, I know shortcuts that would have made that process much easier. I still love the interior plan for Ben and Veronica's house. Episode 2, I already have most of the sets done. I had to make the maid cafe. I was going to make the Summer Shores clothing place, but I'm going to have to retcon them being there at the beginning of the Saturday trip. Why is my game about to crash? Oh boy. So instead, they will be at the Vobolagun clothing, which they were in episode 17. That way I already have a set made for it. And it's already a clothing store as is. It won't really change anything. And then I had to make the inside of Corusol, which I'm still in the process of. I got the walls set up, mostly. I just really need to do the decorations. I even got like the booths and stuff. But I just really need to decorate it, and then that's done. But I'm able to do any scenes that are in Corey's neighborhood first, so I'm doing that. And all the lines are submitted. But as for episode 3, really the only... the reason why I was even talking about that, and you'll see when I log back on, I was actually just in there. I think the only set I need to make for episode 3 is Ben's family room downstairs that I was just showing. But the weird thing is the original set of that was built on vanilla... is long ways. Like the room is more long ways, whereas this is wider. So it's going to be weird, and I might need to rearrange the room to look a little bit different, because I don't think family rooms are set up long ways where you have like the TV on the other end of the long side as the couch, and then the coffee table in the middle. So like I'm going to have to probably rearrange Ben's family room to be a little bit different. Oh, and I also have to make his basement for when they're decorating, and then all that. So I get to make like a treadmill because they have like an at-home gym in their basement. So That's all I really need to make for the episode 3 sets. Episode 4 sets, I know they used to go to Karen's, but I'm probably going to retcon that, unfortunately, and have them go probably to McDank's, is my guess, or something. I'll figure it out. Or the boba place. So, just because I really don't want to build a Karen's set, like a whole other fast food joint that's not McDank's. And also, like, canon-wise, Karen's is, like, in a completely separate area right off, like, a freeway with, like, a whole other shopping plaza. And I'm like, I don't want to build that. And I don't want to retcon what will be around it. So I'm just going to retcon where they go. And so sorry that there won't be any Karen's jokes. But, hey, maybe we'll get to see McDank's early. But yeah, so for episode 3, I mean, I guess I could build it this stream too if I really wanted to, but I want to film episode 2, and I'm sure you guys would prefer that as well, so it goes out sooner. I guess I also just need to dig out their basement too. That all needs to be done for episode 3 as well. And the backyard needs to be a little bit more polished as well. There's a lot that I got to do to this house. The house itself kind of needs to be done. Besides, they don't go in these rooms, but it's supposed to be, I believe this is a bathroom in here. I think it's supposed to be a full bath. This is a very small full bath, but I'm not going to think about that. And then one of these is supposed to be a bedroom, and then the other is supposed to be like an at-home office. Technically, both of them are legal bedrooms. Because they have windows, so like they're not even egress windows for them being in the basement. They're not even egress windows. They're just full-on ass windows that they can climb out of as a fire escape. Really, the only thing that's stopping these from being like legal bedrooms is a closet. But like, I feel like I may have even punched this out to be a closet. So I think I might already have that question answered, concern answered. I don't know, Lamau. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, the dining room's already done. This room's already done. They don't need to go in here. But a half bath would be right here. I love how the half bath looks like it's going to be larger than the full bath downstairs. That's fantastic. But all little shortcuts in building and set building. I love this like gray area though. Listen, I know that people like shit on split levels. I think they're so cool. I understand like getting tired of them eventually. Like, I feel like this would only be cool for a little while living in, and then it's like it's too open. But I love it. And that's coming from somebody like who doesn't like open floor plans. This just like is different in a good way, you know? But here's the front room, like their living room, I guess. There's nothing there either, so I'm gonna have to deck that out too, because like we show like the whole house besides like individual or not individualized, like shut off rooms like these. And then if you go upstairs, we have Ben and Veronica's mom's room. Their parents are divorced, a recent divorce. Added lore. You'll get to meet Ben's and Lino, not Lino, Ben and Veronica's dad in season 2, I believe. He's bald. But that's all you need to know. I know you meet Ben and Veronica's mom in episode 15. She's a bit of a Karen kind of. What the hell? Oh, you're supposed to be. Oh, you know what that is? So I initially had Mo Creatures, and I got rid of it because I didn't need it anymore because I thought I was only using it for the zoo. I guess not. Veronica has a pet bird named Blueberry, and I must have used a Mo Creatures model for it. So that's her pet bird, a Blueberry. Yep. But yeah, this is Veronica's room. I love her room so much. This is probably my favorite room. Besides Lino's room. Lino's room is also awesome. I don't know. And then Ben's room right here. So. Yippee! Look, he has a legal bedroom. There's a closet. Wait, you do have a closet. Oh, you turn it into a studio. Oh, yeah. I used the Pinterest reference. So, legal bedroom. And then their bathroom would be right here. Yeah. Very interesting setup. the fact that the window is tall and over there, I really don't know where they were going to put their shower. But that's not a problem for me because I'll probably, hopefully, never show their bathroom. So, yay. Let's get to filming. No. There we go. And there's some more houses and stuff. But really the only houses that have interiors are Ben and Veronica's house, which is right there. And then Corey's house in the corner. Why did I just see that you made stickers? They're so cute. I saw that I've had 0 sales so far, and I'm thinking, do people just not know? Are they too expensive? Or am I just too full of myself? That's probably the third one, but yeah. So I made a community post about it. So I'm like, what is missing here? I just placed that there a few minutes ago. I don't know what I'm saying. Who's messaging me? The voice actor. Y'all can't see. Okay, good. You guys can't see Discord. I had a DM of voice actor. There is hopefully that minigame video coming out soon. Welcome in Barack Young 03. What map are you playing? Is it Lapis City? So this is a custom map. Anytime I need to film stuff that's in like a city, but I don't want to make a giant set for it, I do use Lapis Point. That is correct. So the hospital from episode 14 is in Lapis Point. When Ethan and Ferdal are driving in episode 16, that's Lapis Point. Also his driver's test in episode 19 is also in Lapis Point. Mick Danks is also in Lapis Point. So when you see it in episode 17, and then you'll also see it in the remake for episode 7. And I was just saying that I'm probably going to use that in the remake for episode 4 instead of Karen's. So you'll see that again. And then also in the episode 1 remake, and I'm sure that's probably why you're asking, when Corey's on the bus with Xander, that's the bully character, that's also filmed on Lapis Point. So when I'm not using the sets that I built with my builders, or something like that, or I need to film in a city, I definitely use Lapis Point, which I like Lapis Point. I just think it's really funny that I'm using that versus Greenfield because I used to be a Greenfield builder, but I'm still choosing Lapis over that. While Lapis is really the best choice for a small city for RP. Yes, it is. But I mean, Greenfield is still very underrated, especially if you're using BBS. The newer versions of Greenfield are freaking huge, and I contributed to it a little bit. I built like 7 or 8 houses and like 1 restaurant or bar or fucking something, I don't remember, and then I left, so because I didn't really go on there anymore, and I'm like, I don't really have time for this, so I left. Yeah, so I was placing this model block here because I realized that all of Corey's posters are gone. So I wanted to re-add them. I think I accidentally deleted that model block that had those a while ago. And I think that's why they weren't there in episode 16 or something like that. So I want to add them back now so the episode 2 remake looks good. But now I'm running into, I have no idea what any of the posters are called. So I'm going to go ahead and open the folder. And then I'll be able to know exactly what posters are which. I believe there's 4 or so posters he should have. So, looking now. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. I'm just thinking of things to say. So, yippee. Why is it showing the camera? Okay, no. Okay, it's just being weird. I was looking at the playback and it looked like it wasn't on the right scene. And I'm like it was just showing me and not the gameplay, and I was thinking, please don't tell me it was just doing that the whole time. But I feel like y'all would have told me that if that was the case, so never mind, I guess. I can't wait for episode 2 remake to come out. That is why I'm streaming right now, so that comes out eventually soon in the next couple weeks, or the next week or 2 is the plan. If I just like go crazy on filming, then yeah, I just want to make sure that it doesn't feel like an animation downgrade between episodes. So I need to really spend time on it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Where are the posters? So what is this? That's a Back to the Future poster. I don't remember having that. Oh, a lot of those are for the movie theater set. That's right. Rest in peace, movie theater set. That's in a corrupted version. I have to rebuild Ethan's bedroom as well, because his old bedroom was in a corrupted version of the world. So that, including most of the zoo, because the version I'm using now that I had to roll back to all the way back when, I was like halfway done with the zoo. So I don't really have the zoo really either. The movie theater is gone. Ethan's bedroom's gone. The park that they picked up Zick in episode 10 is gone. Really, any sets that were introduced in episodes 10 and 11 besides Zick's house are gone. Rest in peace. What the frick? Hello? Am I blind? Guys, I think I'm blind. I cannot find these for the life of me. Oh, wait, I found one of them. If you missed the 3K subscriber stream, you would have missed the fact that the HAYTIDE characters started as Bakugan OCs that I made when I was in 4th grade. So, yeah. That's why this poster's here. I think this is actually not in the right spot of where it initially was, but I kind of don't really care about checking. I don't think I'm going to be yelled at for that. If I am, then yell at something that's more important. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit off-centered. I don't really care. That's one poster. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I meant to, instead of having the main morph be an image morph, I wanted it to be an empty morph and then have each of the images be body parts. Whoops. Hold on. Maybe I'll be lucky and it will still be there. Yes! Its data is still there. Okay, perfect. I'm so happy. And then, add another one. Okay, time to look for more. If the Bakugan one's there, then everything else should be there. I'm starting to think that the Voltron poster was in Corey's room. I see a Voltron poster. And then I want to say that there was a third poster that he would have had. I'm trying to find what it was. Oh, I just realized Ethan's posters are all there too from his old room, even though that version of the world's corrupted. So I got the the fucking NFL poster. I think I got the picture of the football still. That's good. I'll be able to 1-to-1 hopefully recreate that room, honestly. I really liked that room too. I have like 8 pictures of coffee beans saved in here that were all for the Star Cache. I just think that's really funny to say. And just funny in general, I guess. I don't know. Lamo. Dude, what else was in Corey's room? I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at episode 10. I cannot remember for the life of me what is in Corey's room. This is sad. I'm very sad, actually. Hold on. You know what? I forgot to ping everybody in the server. Oops. And then let me post it in... Where was I gonna go? Here. Welcome in, drawer. What up, HAYTIDE Nation? Let's go. I am chewing on goldfish. That's what's going on. Yeah. Let me find the video. There it is. I hope y'all can hear that. I'm just trying to find what posters go in here. Oh, the Bakugan poster went there? Oh, that's right. This the team's fucking poster. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna move the Voltron poster here. I know the Bakugan poster used to go there. Oh well. Oh, that's... There we go. Okay, and then I wonder if I can crop it. I can. Okay. Oh. Cool. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. I did have that for a set. Fuck. Oh well. There we go. Team Zai poster. And then you'll go right here. Do you guys want music? I feel like it's silent without music. I feel very awkward without music, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I got some things hung up now, I guess. Nice. Now where was that Better Lights block that I was accessing and then couldn't? It's you. Be gone. Okay, we're good. I could have been because of Crash earlier. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite artist, Lauren One, I guess. Jalox. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yippee. Hi. I'm filming episode 2. Speaking of which, let me do that. So all of his movement in this scene is going to be fully animated by me. So he's just staying in place. Technically when I body act him. So yeah. You also just heard Sam's VA. I saw you. She's awesome. She'd be downstairs there. So we're going to be animating the first scene and the second scene. So I just body acted everything I needed to for the first scene. So time to go willy-nilly with animating, I guess. Just kidding. I forgot that I needed to make all those pajama stuff. So I'm gonna switch to Photoshop real quick. So y'all can see that. Yippee. Oh, that's not... How do I... Okay, maybe I have to actually make the new file first, and then I'll be able to see. I don't know. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my god. Can you not, Corey? If you see the original episode 2, it's like borderline worse. I think this is worse. I also got to figure out how I'm going to make it look like Corey is under the covers. I've seen one person before have it where the legs are cut off. But like his comforter goes all the way up. I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull that off. I might have to like re-chisel the bed to be like able to have Corey be like inside of it. I don't know. I'll have to look at some references or something. I genuinely don't know. Who knows? Who knows? So yippee! What I do know is I need to use that. Let's see. And then oh. What? That's stupid. I can't show Photoshop. That's great. That's awesome, actually. Okay. Well, also, I realize in the remake of episode 1 with the Corey model, the bite marks clip in some parts on his neck. Yeah, and he's also not supposed to have the bite marks in episode 1. I was talking about that actually earlier in the stream. 2 scenes. I accidentally had that in there because I filmed those 2 scenes without realizing, oh, that set of Corey skins does not have, should not have the bite. Oops. Corey has not been bitten yet, so I fixed that afterwards, but that's why there's 2 scenes in there that have that in there, and I'm sure you're thinking, what? Why are those there? So, and I was like, oh my god. So, no, I did not retcon anything. Those were a legitimate mistake. So, yeah. What am I doing? Okay. It's looking like it's showing the... What the frick? Okay. So the only way to show it, I guess, is to actually share the whole display, which I don't think I'm fully comfortable doing until I move Discord over to this monitor. And then close out a CurseForge. What else is open? That doesn't need to be. That is... Okay, I think we're good now. So I'll go ahead and share the display then rather than the window. Oh, that's fantastic. That's not working either because, of course, why wouldn't it? Okay, hold on. Wait, that's actually weird. Why is display capture not working? That's like the easiest input output. Oh, I see. I was just doing it wrong. Lamau. Okay. I was just selecting the wrong options. And then move you there. Okay, we did it. Yay. So this is... Oh, no. Okay. The problem is his long hair covers over the pajama texture anyways, so I might have to honestly just remake it from scratch, which isn't too hard. So I'll do that, I guess. Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, that's sad. Oh well. We have time. Okay. So you know what we'll do? We will do this instead. Where's the Corey No Bite set? Here's the Corey No Bite set. Okay, and luckily, there isn't really too much that was added. So yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Go to... Welcome in, Raya, how's it going? I still have like my work voice on. I should sound way more chillaxed than that. I sound so like soulless and like fake. I'm so sorry that I sound so fake. I'm like kind of in work mode still somehow. So, yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. I need to reprocess what I'm doing. Okay, go to pictures. Okay, I need to put on music. I just need to make sure that I find something that doesn't like I should be locked in. The problem is I'm not locked in. I'm doing okay, just getting over the flu lol. Thank you. Thank you, Rye. I'm gonna put on YouTube music and hopefully there's nothing that will like copyright. Well, I mean this stream's definitely gonna get copyrighted the second I put on any sort of music. But I'm just gonna make sure that it's not gonna put on anything like too distracting, I guess. Oh my god, I could put on 24-hour loop Arc Patrol, Let Go, Slow plus Rain. I'm sure that's very loud. Oh my god, I'm looking at it right now. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay. That at least lowered it on my end. And then I can lower it like that. Now I'm just afraid that the Minecraft audio won't be as strong. So I'm going to turn up the Minecraft audio. Oh, I think I figured out my workaround actually. So that's good. That will just stay at like right here, I think. And I think that's okay. Put on lo-fi. Log in with a jazz fireplace crackle ASMR. It's way better now for stream. It's not loud at all. Okay, perfect. Yay. Now I just gotta make sure the Minecraft isn't too loud. Oh, I have a feeling when I start editing it's gonna bleed my ears, but that's okay. Back to this. So I was going to look up pajamas. Okay, pajamas. Pants. He's wearing light blue pants. There we go. And then it was also t-shirts, tees, Steve, baseball overlay. He had the blue baseball overlay. And then he had a normal yellow. This is what he had, right? I think so. This looks about right. And now, oh, hold on. Why does it not look centered? Give me a second. Why does that not look centered? It is centered. Oh, I guess it's just the way how Lily Gumdrop did the tie, where she they made the tie not like fully centered. And you know what? I think it's actually kind of cool looking now that I look back at that. So Photoshop my below. Oh, how I hate the industry standard. It sucks because all of my stuff is saved on Photoshop, right? I mean, and I'm also just so used to Photoshop too. Like, I can't think of using something that isn't Photoshop. Like, I tried using Metabang when I made my own HDIs in the past. Now I have other people just make them for me because mine suck. But when I did used to make my own HDIs in the past with Metabang Pro, shout out to Listeny for that tutorial video that I used to learn. I use it for that, and that was, I couldn't take it. So eventually when I made HDIs, when I felt like I still needed to make my own, I made them on Procreate. So no, Metabang is good, I think. It's just a different interface. I've heard a lot of good things about Fire Alpaca. And then I want to say, Jillax, you use Krita, right? Should I even say that out loud? No, sorry, Clip Studio Paint. That's what you use. Okay. You're on version 1. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I knew it was one of them that started with the K sound. The K sound. That's my excuse for mixing up the letter C with the letter K. Speaking of K, Okay. We gotta... and then let's do that. And then luckily Corey can be barefoot. And I want to say, yeah, because his face is flat. So we're good on that regard too. Yeah, we can just willy-nilly, silly-nilly. Whee! Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking stunning. And now we can save this. Call it... Oh. I don't want to call it Corey No Bite again. Just because, like... Oh, welcome in, Fluffy. Just because I want to be able to easily access the skin variants. So I'm going to call it Corey... face... blank. Corey face blank. Stars. Okay. And now what we can do is this. And since that part of the file is in the corner, you can easily snap it right in place. That looked like it was moved by one. I don't care. And now I can see why Lila hates my skin so much. Welcome in, Angie. Says, I have a question. Should I do my homework? Yes. Do your homework as I am streaming. Heck, if you are stuck on the homework, we are here to help too. Do not use ChatGPT, please. Please, please. Don't pollute the environment. Don't pollute the environment. Do not use ChatGPT. Use us instead. Do not pollute the environment. Heck, I probably shouldn't say this, but I would say that using Chegg is still better than using ChatGPT. Because you're still getting the answers, I guess, but at least you're not using AI. That helped me through college, was Chegg. But, I mean, I used to be a teacher, so I, like, would rather just help and teach people than just let them cheat. So let me help. Let anybody help here. It does pollute it, like, permanent. And it, the thing is that, like, the difference between, like, the AI data centers ruining water and, like, other factories or whatever is, like, it's a permanent contamination. Like, we have not found a way to uncontaminate that water. Like, it is done for. It cannot be recycled. It cannot be recycled. And that's the scary part, is, like, anytime we used to, like, pollute water, it's like, yeah, eventually it's gonna become purified and all that. Like, this is the first time it's like, no, we are legitimately permanently lowering the amount of water we can use in this world for, like, a fake 3D animation. Like, it's ridiculous, but people are just so desensitized to it. So I don't know. Biggest fan of Quizlet. Yeah. They had a graph 100,000, 10,000, 1,010, and 1 on in the y-axis. Well, it depends on how you're scaling the graph. So, I mean, how are you scaling the graph? Like, are you going, like, 1 per square, like 10 per square? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the scale factor for the graph, I guess? Like, how much equals 1 box on the graph? Does that make sense? Or, like, increment? In middle school, I used this thing called no clue. Look up Desmos. Desmos. That might help you. In middle school, I used this thing called Math Papa. Yes, Papa. What? Showing you how to use the problems is nice. I love Desmos. I love Desmos too. Yeah, any graph stuff for any visual representation, use Desmos. Use Desmos. So, yeah. I missed Drawer's comment. They said Krita made me so confused. Did I miss anything? Listen, I have personal beef with Metabang. I don't think you prefer pixel art since the pixel brush is good. Yeah. I think that's why I liked it was the pixel brush, and then I think I also liked the airbrush. I think that's why I really liked it was the airbrush. I think that's what it was. And that was about it. So I wanted to call this Corey face blank whoa, because he's going whoa. And then I can exit out of you. And then I guess I'll use this expression too. Sure, why not? Why are you? CSP has some okay base brushes, but most of the time I use downloadable stuff. I've actually heard a lot of good things about Clip Studio Paint. Maybe just because it's a paid program. I heard that like they added like an animation option, but I'm sure that's like outdated news now because that was before Procreate released theirs. So, but I know they're like one of the first to do that. I just remember that a long time ago, and I was trying to find a cracked version back then when I heard about that. Corey face blank. What the fuck? Oh no, this is the whoa. So I'm gonna have to change what defines as whoa. Gonna have to change what defines as whoa. I think I'm just gonna call this scared whoa because it's using the scared eyes. Corey face blank scared whoa. Okay, and then weird grin. I could also want to make an alternate skin set for Sam where she's in her nursing clothes, but at the same time, no. I'll do a vote actually. Let's do a poll. It's gonna with no context. This is going to be the weirdest poll ever, but with context, I guess it makes sense. So let me start a poll. So. Y'all are talking about CSP. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at chat. I'll look at it in a second. Should I spend more time making a skin set for Sam in her nursing uniform? Nursing work clothes. Here we go. I have set the poll. Go ahead and vote, people. Oh, fuck. They're voting yes. Oh, God. They're all voting yes. Oh, God. Oh, God. It is a unanimous vote for yes. Scrubs. I thought they were called scrubs, and I called them scrubs one day to somebody, and they said, no, that's what the patients wear. So, are they called scrubs, or do the patients wear scrubs? Because I used to call them scrubs, but someone told me that that's what the patients wear, not the workers. They are scrubs? Oh. Okay. Well, that helps me know what to name the skin variants. What is it called that the patients wear then? I thought the patients wore scrubs. It's just called patient clothing. Did I already... No, I did not say this one yet. I don't think. Corey, face, blank, weird, grin. Oh my God, there are so many that start with the letter W. Because, like, it's going backwards in alphabetical order. We're just reaching the S's. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I should have made the poll. Should I redo, like, Sam's eyes in general? Because now so I initially made Sam's eyes, right? But because I made Sam's eyes, I didn't do all the expressions because I was doing shortcuts, and I only added the expressions that I felt like I needed at the time. So if I use the new like NPC female eyes that I had Bread make, Sam can have more expressions. Corey, face, blank, scared. I mean, if we're just doing all these expressions right now, then like, yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep going with this stream for a long time, honestly. It could go till fucking after midnight. I don't know. Just because I want to, get both those scenes done. I could be here till 3 a.m. I don't know. I just want to get those scenes done. Just get it over with. Corey, face blank, sad. I gotta do this more often. I want to do this honestly a lot with the like streams like this, production streams with the remake episodes, because like if you're worried about spoilers, like, or like if you think you're going to get spoiled, like you can just watch the original episode if you really want to watch the stream that bad. Where it's like, I don't want non-known spoilers to be shown in streams, but this is okay. Corey, face blank, regular. Patients definitely don't swear Scrubs. I mean, I don't think I've ever sworn at Scrubs either, unless like the latex was too tight. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Gowns. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I called it a gown to somebody. I think that's what it was. And then they were like, no, that's what the patients wear. So watch me still like in the future mix up gowns and hey, wait, hey guys, did I just accidentally exit out of an expression I've not done yet? Do you guys know? I feel like I exited out of something twice when I should have only exited out of one expression. Corey, face, like eyes closed. I don't remember there being an expression that's in between like E and R, honestly. Oh, meme. I probably closed out of meme. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Corey, no bite. Meme. Fucking knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm just now in the habit of like making like Photoshop file saves of these that have all the layers together, instead of just like being like, nope, PNGs for everything. If I make a mistake, time to redo. 'Cause, like, why did I do that in the past? I don't know. Like, it's so easy to just make a Photoshop file and just save it as that first before I export. I'm so glad I do more than just that now. Corey. Oh my God. OCD, fucking stop. I have OCD, by the way. You're going to see me do weird things. That's all I'm going to say. Corey. Face blank meme. Okay. And then I already did eyes closed as well, I believe. Eyes closed, crying. We'll do next. Clutch so hard, grace is averted. Sometimes physicians are allowed to wear formal clothing too. Was anybody able to help? Anybody able to help Angie with the graphing problem? Angie, is the question literally just saying like, show what Y would be at this, and this? Is there any more context to the problem? What math were you in? Corey, face blank, eyes closed, crying. Ironically, the Lino sticker I saved as a PNG instead of a CSP file. I recovered that though. I guess I'm just gonna say this now. When episode 2 releases, I'm releasing the second sticker set. I think I spoke to you about that, Jillax, and DMs. Please, I hope I did. I swear to God, I hope that is not. I hope this is not you finding out about that now. I'm so sorry if that's the case. If it is, then like we can discuss that. But I thought I couldn't remember if I already said something. No, it's science. Okay, so, oh yeah, science does have you graph things too. You just had to graph it. Oh, was there like a story behind it? What variable were the Y values? What variable were the X values? Listen, Angie, I'm going to be very specific about this. I'm sorry to put you on the spot. I used to be a 7th grade and 8th grade math teacher. So like, graphing is like, I love teaching graphing. I love teaching graphing. I do. I'll see you later then, Angie. Have fun at dinner. I don't think so, but I could be wrong, Lamau. I feel like you might have, though. I don't know. I hope I did. I hope I did. I knew I at least thought about it, and I might have just, like, forgotten to... That's such a me thing and not a professional thing to do, so I'm so sorry if that's the case. Yikes. But, I mean, I hope you're okay with that. Just because, like, I was going to have the stickers for, I don't know how much I want to say aloud, so. But, yeah, when episode 2 releases, I was planning for that. But it's also kind of just contingent on if I even get any sales in the first sticker set. I haven't yet. I mean, it is what it is. They are $12, and I'm sure that my audience probably doesn't have their own Visa cards or whatever yet. So, like, I'm not mad. And I'm also very niche, so I shouldn't complain. In fact, it's very shitty for me to complain. Corey, face blank, disappointed. Bruh. The bruh expression. Do I seriously need all these for the pajamas? No. Am I going to do it anyways, just so I feel like I have more freedom when I animate them? Yes. It's a big fun surprise for everyone. I like graphics of... Okay, thank you. I love graphing. I find it fun to do. Graphing is fun. I love graphing. I took pre-calc in college, and I flunked out the first time. Well, you know what? I dropped out of the class myself because I realized that I wasn't going to be able to pass it, and I didn't want it to affect my grade too much. Because at that point, I had not taken the prerequisite Algebra 2 in, like... 6 years before that, 5 years before that. So like I had 5 years of no math, and I just thought, yeah, I could just jump right back into this. No, I couldn't. But I retook it over the summer as an accelerated class, and I got 96% of the class. So like sometimes you just need that extra prerequisite studying. But when I took pre-calc again, and I got a fucking A+ or whatever in the class, I hated it, but I also loved it. I loved the graphing. I loved knowing what I was doing. It paid off so well. But when something went wrong, I was terrified because I questioned my entire understanding of math. But when it made sense again, I was like, oh, yay, I got this. Welcome in, Ghost Kid. You're never late. You're never late. Ugh, geometry. Listen... What do you not like about geometry? Is it just the trigonometry part? I think once you realize that, like, the way how SOHCAHTOA works and all that is it's just kind of common ratios. Well, I mean common ratios. It's just ratios between the different sides of a triangle. Instead of just thinking of them as, like, certain values, they have to be a ratio. Think of them like a fraction. It becomes a little bit easier. But I mean, that's my 2 cents. Circle trig made me I love the unit circle drawer. What are you talking about? I love all the way around is 2 pi. I love that was like, listen, like at the same time, yes, trig was the hardest part in pre-calc, but I used to hate fractions too. And then I understood them. And I was like, oh, but I think I used to hate fractions because I used to try to do everything in my head, but I just could not figure out division in my head. But when I was able to figure it out and figure out a way how to do it, I was like, okay, no, this is easy. I like still do a lot in my head. Don't get me wrong. Like if I need to get exact calculations and when I'm doing actual like problems, like I'll use a calculator. Oh, welcome in, Dan. I remember you actually, Dan. It's been a while. I think you're from TikTok. I recognize your profile picture. Sorry that I just saw your message. Yeah, I think my favorite form of math is FOIL and factor. Dude, the one thing I understood from like algebra 2 and just algebra in general, because I was terrible at it when I was taking it initially, was factoring and foiling. That was like the only thing. Everything else, don't ask me about. I mean, ask me about now, but like at the time, really the only thing I understood was factoring and foiling, and I freaking loved it. When I took geometry initially, I did not understand trig at all. SOHCAHTOA, nope, didn't understand it. Now I do. But again, I really just think it was just me not figuring out a shortcut and how to do division in my head. And now that I have that, it's like, oh, okay, this is easy. Factoring is kind of fun. I think the reverse foiling or whatever could be a little bit tricky because it's kind of like a riddle where it's like, oh, what 2 numbers add to this but multiply to this? Or is that even possible? But like, once you practice that riddle so much, you find patterns and you memorize certain combinations and stuff, that also starts to become easier. But I feel like that is definitely the hardest part of reverse foiling, which I think there's a word for that. It might actually just be reverse foiling. You know what? It's factoring. That's the word. It's just factoring. Don't listen to me. But like, I kind of see reverse foiling a little bit different than just factoring. But like, at the end of the day, it's still technically just called factoring. So, yeah. Algebra keeps me at bay from wanting to fully kill math as a subject. Algebra is actually really freaking fun. I love the quadratic formula. Because it really is just a plug in and find out. It's really just fuck around and find out. And I love that for it. It's great. That's really the quadratic formula. It's just fuck around and find out. You just put in a formula. You know what A is. You know what B is. You know what C is. Yippee! And you got it. Yeah. Dude, I was going through a math period where I was like very stubborn on like not willing to learn new things and just trying to figure out things based off of my own intuition. Right. So like, I was like, because I was just trying to do my own thing and just draw or whatever in class, right? In algebra. Because I used to be able to get by just finding my own way to solve an equation problem. But you really can't solve quadratic problems without doing the quadratic formula. And I just wasn't using the quadratic formula. I was just trying to find some weird way to be able to solve for a variable in a quadratic equation without having to use that. Dude, I like made up some BS. I just remember looking back. I'm thinking like, I'm sure my teacher was like, what the hell is this guy on? Oh, so derivatives are regular calc. So I've not needed to take an actual calc class. But I went through a phase a couple years ago where I was trying to teach myself calculus. So I know a little bit about derivatives. I believe know about the power rule. I did, at least. I'd have to look at it again because it's been like a year or two. But yeah, I plan on initially going back to school for like architecture. And then I realized maybe I might not be able to handle that with my like mental limitations and stuff. But because I was planning going back, I wanted to teach myself physics and calculus before I took the class. So I wouldn't have to worry about learning it all then there while also having a full-time job at the same time. I mean, maybe it's something I'll still do, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I could. I guess I could, but it's like architecture is kind of commission based as well. Where, I mean, it can be, or it's at least very sales based, right? Unless you're not independent, you're working for someone else. But I also don't know too much about how the field works. You're taking calc right now? Oh God. I mean, derivatives did seem fun though. Trying to teach yourself math is a weird choice and take. So I took chemistry sophomore year of high school. Was absolutely terrible at it, right? But I was also going through a lot my sophomore year. I missed 2 weeks of school because I was sick. So I was just kind of behind in everything my sophomore year. And don't get me wrong, I still just chose not to focus and just draw it or something. I drew way too much. So I missed out a lot on chemistry. And then one day, a year ago, I was like, I kind of want to learn chemistry. So I like learned 25% of the chemistry curriculum within like one night. I should continue doing that. Yeah, I've heard that calc really isn't that bad. It's calc 2 that's hard because it's completely different material from calc 1. And then calc 3 is easier again because it continues off of calc 1. Like, I've heard a lot of bad things about calc 2. Corey, face, blank, angry. I need to fucking focus. I've not even started filming and it's almost 10 p.m. What the fuck? Oh, shoot. No. Don't. Save as. I'm put you in pictures, I guess. Nah, I'll put you in documents. Corey pajamas. I hope that didn't show anything spoilery. I don't know. If there's a will, there's a way. Being an art major is great because I only have to take like 2 math classes for my degree. Calc really isn't that bad, to be honest. Logan, thanks, Rye. Yeah. I'm surprised that there's no mods in chat. What the heck is going on? Hold on. Let me see if all my mods, I will say, are from the Pokemon streaming era. So like they wouldn't really have a reason to be in here. I feel like I need to do a little bit of a moderator shift. I'll probably wait a little while on doing that though. Still, just because last time it turned into most of the chat being mods, which I don't really want that. It's just not really good luck for new people coming in. Feels a little bit exclusive, I guess. I don't know. But I might open up mod applications soon. I don't know. I really don't know. Watch a mod just like randomly be summoned now. I'm taking AP Calc because right now I took one AP class and I lasted 2 weeks. Because it was AP Comp Sci and regular Comp Sci. I just kind of looked over at my friend's code. But we weren't next to each other and even in the same class, I think, anymore in AP Comp Sci. So I lasted like 2 weeks and I was like, no, I'm done. I guess like if you count like they wouldn't even call it, they called it symphony orchestra, but it was like the highest orchestra level that I got in my sophomore year. I guess that's technically an AP class, but it's like an AP elective. And if you want to count that, I guess I lasted through an AP class for 3 years then. But like, I kind of don't really count that. Like, it doesn't go towards anything college related. Like when I did my music minor, that didn't count towards anything, right? I mean, I would associate that with like the same thing as like getting into a varsity sport rather than like an AP class. So, which I did on my varsity jacket stitch the word orchestra because I treated it like a varsity sport. So. I do have a varsity jacket from high school. It's at my parents' house, though. I have no reason to wear it. I'm 25 now. So, illustration major here. I switched majors my second semester my freshman year. And the following year, they added math as a requirement. But since I got in before, I didn't have to take... So, I was an education major, music minor for a little bit until COVID happened. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So, I just stick with an education major. And only that. They changed the education major system midway through me going through it as well. So I feel you on that. In fact, they even changed the whole student teaching process where now student teachers get paid. I didn't get paid. Well, I wasn't supposed to get paid. I got like a $10,000 stipend, from like COVID or something that kind of made up for it, but I wasn't supposed to get paid for my student teaching. In fact, technically I would be paying for the student teaching and I wasn't allowed to have a job. Like I would get in trouble if they found out that I was making income or like having a job because they were telling us to treat the student teaching like our own full-time job without paying us. So I got very lucky having that stipend. So yeah. And then I also got a check from something else from some event. So yeah, I got very lucky in that regard. But now they pay them and I'm happy. But now they're, cause I got a call from my university, about like my input on them trying to raise the funds for teaching supplies for them. And I'm like, heck yeah, I wasn't even able to get paid at all. Give them everything they need. Like I just had to use my, I just used my own money for my, for markers. I think. No, I remember what it was. I was using my mentor teacher's markers, and then I felt bad, so I bought my own midway through. But it's like, yes, give them money for supplies, so they have their own supplies while student teaching. That's actually a really good idea. I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, they shouldn't just have to rely on their mentor teacher supplies. Like, give them money to have supplies that they could reuse when they are their own teacher. Like, come on. So, oh my god, that was such a fake laugh, Lamau. Oh, well, that's a thumbnail for the stream. Okay, well, I'm going to now. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded, Lamau. What on God's green earth? What happened? Yay, money, no really. Oh god. I think my energy drink is hitting me. I need a moment. I need to pause the music, actually. I think that's what the problem is. Let me pause this music. Ah, I couldn't. I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. I can't. I can't. What happened? Oh, y'all are just replying to fucking that. Don't die, bro. No, it happens sometimes. And then I get back into reality. So, I think the easiest one to be able to draw over or edit over is always the meme expression. And of course, I don't think... Oh, Sam does have a... Oh, that's meme. Hold on. Is there a regular Sam meme? Oh, and she does have nurse... She already has scrubs. That's nice. I forgot I did that. I should have actually known that I did that. I had to do that for for episode 14. And I have it in my head and I'm thinking, no, let's have a... Well, because I was thinking, why don't I have a variant where she doesn't have the coat on? But then again, why would I do that to myself? Look at all that hair that she has. No. Why would I do that? Why would I torture myself that way? Hell no. Although, no. Why would I do that? No. Pass, Corey, claim, and clutch. Yeah. However, I still do, I mean, I think what I'm going to do is just literally overwrite the expressions that she already has with the new eyes. So, like, this will still be Sam Nurse meme. And then I'm going to open... Hold on, guys. Oh, welcome in, Medikit. Can I eat it? What? The Minecraft skin? I don't think it would taste really good. I'm not going to say yes or no. Hold on. I'm really hot because I also have the space heater on. And I do not feel like changing clothes on stream. All I did was just take off, my quarter set. But, okay. We're out here. So, not Chelsea. No, I actually wanted to... I can spell. I promise. What happened? What the fuck happened? I think I just opened 5 files at once by accident and only opened up one because of an error, Lamau. Mood. So what's your favorite character of yours to work on? Like, what do you mean by work on, I guess? Do you mean like animate, right? I need to lock in. I need to not talk. Hold on, guys. Do designs, write, animate. I mean, design-wise, I'm not really sure. I feel like anytime I make a new skin, that's always my new favorite, design-wise. I still really like Emmanuel's design. I like Mr. Boar's design from episode 15. I don't know why I went all out on a one-off character, but I did. And then I really like Thielman and Antonella Crozalt's designs too. They're really cool as well. Writing, I love. So I used to love writing Chelsea, and then I kind of transferred all of her silliness into Brittany and Lindsay. So I really love writing for them. Obviously, I feel like the way how I show them, they're clearly my favorite fucking character. I mean, I fucking voice them. But I love writing for Zick. I love writing for Lizzie. I do like writing for Lizzie. I think when I was initially writing for her, I really enjoyed it. But like, I don't want to say that she's become like one note, but like, especially the remake, like, I know what I'm supposed to have come across. And so it's not like as fun because I already know how I'm supposed to write her as. Corey's also fun. Benalino, they're not really that fun to write. Ethan's the same, but like I like writing Zick. Excuse me. I like writing the twins, obviously. And then animating. Corey's really fun to animate. Lizzie, I think, is my favorite to animate. Lizzie and then Brittany and Lindsay. But I think Lizzie might be tied with Brittany and Lindsay for animating. Brittany and Lindsay, I can be like crazy and like funny because they're like robot coded, even though they're not actually robots. I just like pretending that they are and making them act like they are when they're really not. And then Lizzie, I can just go off the wall with anytime I animate her. So they're fun in that regard. But yeah, and then Corey could be fun too with animating. Let's all be the eagle with Thielman. They are a non-binary icon. They are great. I like Thielman. I love their design. They're awesome. So yeah, I mean, if you want to headcanon them as robots, I've always said that they're robot coded. I don't know if that's the appropriate thing to say. Just because I know that like people use that for like race and other like identities and stuff. So I don't know if saying somebody's robot coded is appropriate, but that's what I've always said. That they're not. I never say that they're robots, and they really are actually human, but I make them act like robots. So I guess that's not robot coded, right? Coded is supposed to be like, it's implied that they are, but just never said outright. But like, for a fact, they are not actually robots. They just act like it. Like their uncle is the principal. So, I guess it's not necessarily a spoiler. But it is season 2 info. You will meet their uncle, who is the principal in season 2. They are an important character. In fact, Brittany and Lindsay are also important characters in season 2. Now that Chelsea will be gone, so you'll see a lot more of them. But that's why I'm kind of like putting on the hard foot now. Hard foot. That sounds weird. That's why I'm kind of putting my foot down now about them not being robots, because you literally see their family next season. So if that wasn't the case, then I would continue the bit of them being robots forever. I fucking love that. I wanted to make this hue, and then clipping mask. So now she has purple eyes, Lamau. And then there we go. Yippee! Oh, let me see how this looks, actually. That looks okay, I guess. Sam, nurse, regular. In high school, expressive purpled eyes. Neat. Season 2 arcs are going to be so interesting. There are 30 episodes instead of 20. So that's going to be a lot for me. But because of that, the episode lengths are going to be a little bit shorter if they need to be. Because there are some episodes that I technically have as filler, but I want to find a way where I sprinkle in the main plot in every episode regardless. I plan, and this is I plan. I've not spoken to all the voice actors about it yet, but I plan to have a musical episode. That's all. If it doesn't happen, please don't be mad. I've not spoken to the voice actors about it yet. I know who I want to sing, and I'm not going to say it yet. But I plan to. I want to. And I know what episode it would be in. So, yeah. I'm really fucking excited about that. He didn't say I couldn't sing. I might even sing in it. My terrible voice. So, I'm not playing back that part. I hate listening to myself sing. That's kind of the one thing. It's like, maybe think, do I want to sing in it? Because I hate, like, I like singing, but I hate listening to me sing because I'm very self-conscious. And like, if I hear myself sing, I'll never sing again. And I'll think about it for like weeks on end and think, oh my God, you were never as good as you thought you were. Which, like, I get it's good to like listen to yourself, but like, I could never. I can't. I already saved it, didn't I? Tired. This is the expression she'll be using all the time. Yay! Sam Nurse tired. Wait, is it just like overwriting them without giving me a warning? That's kind of like nice, but like also concerning. Hello? Sam Nurse sad. Oh shoot. I also don't want the tears to be tinted, so I put them in the front. Sam Nurse sad. Sam Nurse Ingy. Not angry. Angry. Sam Nurse super angry. Sam Nurse surprise. Sam Nurse happy. Sam Nurse excited. Yes, me too. Honestly, my favorite OG kind of episode was the Christmas episode. I wouldn't consider episodes 9 through 20 as OG episodes. They are not really getting. I shouldn't even say really. They're not getting remade. Well, they're not getting remade. I guess I'll just say this now. I was at the end of episode 8. I was maybe going to post a poll on if I should remake episode 9 or not. I honestly really don't want to. That was just really the only one that I was thinking about, just because there's already an upgrade between that and episode 10. Just with it was still like only still cam, and I was still learning how to use Blockbuster at that point. But like, I don't want to. I thought about maybe extending it up to 11. I know for a fact, never, ever happening. For the sole reason that I would have to rebuild the zoo. I'd have to rebuild the movie theater. Never. I'm sorry, not doing that. I'm so sorry. Those already took so long as was. I am not building those again. I'm sorry, but that's not happening. So so I would still consider episodes 9 through 20 as like, not just like, I mean, yeah, I guess they're technically the first iterations of them, but they'll be the only iterations. So I know that you can't really call them new or like remake episodes. So I guess original makes sense. It's just, I get worried when people say original, like episode 13 or original episode 9 or whatever, because I'm afraid that they think that those are also going to get remade when it is just episodes 1 through 8. It's any episodes that I made before using Blockbuster. Yeah, really, building anything takes forever, but those were such big sets. Like, you don't even, like, those were probably the biggest sets that I built, besides like reoccurring. Like, those were the biggest one-off sets, if that makes sense. Um, they were, and I had a whole team of builders at that point too that were helping as well. So I could not do those again. That not I'm sorry, but no. Although I mean I would love to see what they would look like with the BSL shaders that I use, because back then I was still using Silders, I believe. But still, no. I know the the movie theater looks so fucking bad with the Silder shaders. It did not do it justice. It was so saturated. But I mean, I still have saturated shaders, but now there's like soft lighting and shit. Like back then, it just looked bad. It looked so bad. But I'm not redoing it. So, yippee. Sam Nurse scared. Sam Nurse disappointed. Which is I. Oh god. Cyclops Sam. And then I'm also gonna save this as Sam Nurse sets. I guess. Yeah. Welcome in, All-Star Gamer. How you doing? If Dandy found out I'm here, I'm cooked as a fried shrimp. Who is that? Is that like the horror game? Sorry if that was mean. I'm sorry. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I noticed the username. But yeah, it's Gio. Welcome, Gio. Hi. Oh my god, that's like what you say. I didn't even mean to say it that way. That's what you say anytime. Hi. Maybe nice, but it's your series. Yeah, sorry, but I really do not. That's really it. And then I feel like I'm gonna be expected to remake more and more, and like when I'm done remaking episode 8, I just want to move forward with new episodes. I hate recommending people the first 8 episodes, and I'm okay with episodes 9 forward, honestly. I just also really do not want to rebuild the movie theater and the zoo, but like there's a 1% chance I might remake episode 9, but I doubt it. I would not count it at all, honestly. I'd have to be in the right mindset to do so, and it'd be something that's way far in the future, like years fucking down the road. All the episodes where we're still redoing the art style, yeah. Rebuilding anything takes forever, yeah. Kaplaka, is that an inside joke? Just curious, is it based off of anything? Yes, it is based off of a made-up movie series that I made when I was like 8. But what you're shown in the episode is nothing related to that at all. If anything, the paper people that you saw in the episode 1 remake that Corey was playing with, those are technically Kaplaka characters, but those characters were used for a lot more than just Kaplaka. Because they had Andrew, they had Corey, who was the lion, and then a random girl character that I just made for the episode. But yeah, Andrew and Corey were part of the Kaplaka, and then there was like a robot dude. I'll talk about it more when I get more energy, honestly. But yes, Kaplaka was an actual thing from when I was a child. So it was a made-up movie series that I made up. That's about it. We love paper people. We do love paper people. I love paper people, and I'm glad you love paper people as well. Paper people. Okay. I wanted to also make some funny expressions for Sam that I planned on using, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now you get to see the process of me making those stupid facial expressions that you guys love so much. Set to 5. I'm actually, just so I can get the placement right, I'm going to do that. I don't like that. I could just... Okay. I think that's pure white. That looks like pure white. Is that pure white? I think it's pure white. We're gonna go with that. And then move down like that. I don't think those are fully centered. Okay, I think that's centered. Are they... Oops. Okay, we're just gonna have to be fucking good with it. And then get rid of the disappointed. And then new layer. Fuck, dude. And then we'll do paint bucket tool. Why the fuck? Of course, when I want the gradient, it goes to paint bucket. When I want the paint bucket, it goes to gradient. I love that. Oops. You'll see in a second why I'm doing this. Oops. I want to go in there and yeah. I know this is a 5 wide brush and the rest is a 4 wide brush. Shut up. You pretend you don't know. Oops. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. Okay, now we're all good. Okay. Damn, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I should probably end the poll. Lamau. The poll that was not even needed. That's great. Do I do a blink version? Oh shit, I never made a eyes closed version for this Sam. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call this Sam Nurse. Oh my god. And then I'm just gonna put a layer over it just so I can see exactly where it's gonna go. Okay. And then oops. We'll do that. And then there. Now we at least have a eyes closed version so she can blink in this expression. Sam nurse OMG blink. Okay. And then completely boop boop. Okay. And then boop 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 boop. Sam nurse eyes closed. Okay. And then save as. Oh, I already did. Lamau. Okay. Lamau. All right. I think we're good for now on that. Don't save that. I think we're good. And if I think of another meme related expression that I need later, then I'll do that. So, let me switch this to be Corey face blank. Yay. Look, you got a haircut. Lamau. You shouldn't have the bite either, I don't think. And then also let me go here. Change you. Not Corey Freddy Fazbear. What the fuck was that? Sam nurse. Nice. She looks so much better, honestly. I say as I see an error, but we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah. This is Freddy Fazbear. Okay. Yep. Time to animate, I fucking guess. Now. At 10:24 p.m. Luckily, this scene is 433 long, and the first, like, half of it, nothing happens. So this scene shouldn't take too long at all. Yeah, shouldn't take too long at all. Really, the only issue I'm gonna have, I think, is the blanket. How am I gonna fucking do this? How am I gonna make this look right? I have an idea. I don't like it because I'll have to like probably create a duplicate of the world. Just because I don't want it to be like this all the time. Whom? Thank you, Joshua. Oh my God, why is for subscribing to the channel. Now that I'm back to this and not looking at Photoshop, we can get rid of the display capture actually, and go back to this. Yay! So, yep, beep. So yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save and quit. We are going to duplicate the world right in front of your very fucking eyes. Why is one of these worlds named Rebecca is going to find you? I think I probably named it that way just so I could have that question a month later. But like as a genuine question, like I don't know why I did that. And then we're going to rename you and just call you Corey's sheets are open. Wait, no, that sounds terrible. We're going with it. We're going with it. I didn't mean it. I don't know what I call it. Undone? They're not fully undone. They're just like slightly Retracted. That's the word I'm looking for. Corey's sheets are slightly retracted. There we go. Okay. Wild. How much? It was like 3. Wait, why am I experiencing lag? Okay. That's what I gotta do there. I got it. I got it. Okay, so now his bed sheets are retracted, kind of. I don't fucking know. So, okay. Corey, face blank, eyes closed. Oops. Let's see. Perfect. It works. It works. It works. This is so bad. Whatever. It works. It works. Shut up. It works. I can also... What the... If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Does this look good? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Please be honest. Please be honest. I don't know, man. And then I'm gonna have him like snoring or whatever. So chest will compress or whatever. It will looks fine in all honesty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh. I didn't want the fucking Oh god. Why? Why did it all? I just want the 0.8. Okay, now it's what? 0.8. Okay, it's the same. Cool. I thought so. I know my fractions and ratios. If I made the body 5/4, in other words 1.25, I need to make the arms 4/5, also known as 0.8, to inverse it back to what it should actually be, or what it would originally be. So I know my math. That's why I wanted to go with simple numbers and all that shit. So and then I wanted to do bounce in. No. Would elastic be better? Bounce out is better, actually. Is there another option? I wish I could. Can't I fucking make my own fucking interpolation? That's great. I'm sure I can. I just don't know how to here. Maybe that's PBS something. I swear. I hope it's not. Oh well. Actually, that'd be really cool if there is a custom interpolation option, because I do that. I use that fucking all the time if that were the case. Oh wait. This looks so bad. Why is one of his arms still... Dude, why is your arm... I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I got it. I got it. His head needs to tilt back a little bit. Just a smidge. And then fucking arm. What do I do? What do I do? I think it's screwing it up because it's rotated. I think that's the problem. Because the body and all that. What the frick do I do? I could. Yes. 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 I have figured it out. You will stay as 1 here. However, now how do I get him to fucking... Maybe if I make him anchor. Chat, what am I doing? First of all, why are you not... So what's the inverse of 0.9? So that's 9/10, so we want 10 over 9. So that would be 1.11. Okay. Guys, I think this is still too small. I think this is still too small. Frick. Or it's not. I don't know. That looks kind of okay. Kind of. That looks so bad. No, this is not a good idea. Ugh. What the fuck? Maybe if it use target. Oh, that certainly helped. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I go back to body, and then. Oh wait, no, I needed that. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Okay, why don't I -8, -20, 0. Maybe if I do 88 and 20. Oh, -88. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. I think maybe. Why is this so fucking difficult? What the hell? So the body is rotated by 10. Well, here's what I wanted to do anyways. I wanted to just have the body. Right? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you... What was that? Okay. If I just... And then... I think we got the right rotation. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's slightly small. Oh. Okay, this is the best I'm gonna get, I think. That's definitely the best I'm gonna get. If this looks scuffed, it looks scuffed. Can I say that? I don't know. All right, and then no, I just wanted. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, and then the head. Like that. -4. What? Oh. No. No, that's cool. Making someone sleep with their glasses still on. Why would you make me just realize that now? No, why would you make me realize that now? Right, he kind of. Oh. I'm realizing he might need to raise a little bit. And then I wish there was a way how I could. There is probably a way. I just don't want to figure it out. Because like, you can still see the old torso there, but I know that if I know an easy way to get rid of it is by messing with the scaling. But then that's also going to mess with the scaling of the arms. So I can't really do that. In fact, I want to say anything to do with the body is going to, yeah, affect the arms. Damn. Okay, well, I mean, I could make an alternate skin that has it be invisible, but that's just too much. That's too much. That's too much. Guys, I got it. Oh my god. And then this should just be that. Excuse me. Oh, haha, yeah. And then... Oh. I was smart? Guys, I was smart. Oh my god. Wait, no. And then you should be balance out as well. Let's see. So, why... I'm so fucking confused. You're not animated. You're not animated. What is animated? Why is it doing that with the head? Why is it making the head bobble? Look at that. Oh, but it doesn't do it there. I mean, you won't see him at that point, Anyways, that's just gonna bug me for no reason. There must be something overriding it that I'm not looking at. Huh, yeah, these maybe. Okay. Okay. We're making progress now, yay. Should have been looking at the timeline. Oh my god. So it happens right at or is it? Okay, it's right here. So we'll have him react here. Holy fuck. Oh my god. And then what we'll do here on this frame is we'll have it not be animated. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god. Okay. And then we'll get rid of that. Just so it doesn't look weird when I have him animate here. Oh, that made me lightheaded. Ha. Do I do something funny? Like, I thought about maybe like making him stretch out. Hold on. Corey. Face blank. Meme. I wanted to do the meme. Can I like, if I do like linear and then just like have him fucking, no, hold on. Okay. Thank you, Pastel Ghost, for subscribing. I feel like I've heard that name before. I mean, I know Pastel, but I feel like I've also heard Pastel Ghost before. I could be very wrong, though. I hope you join the stream as well. I'm sure a lot of people who are subscribing are watching the video rather than, you know. So, how's the video doing, actually? I haven't really gained a lot of fucking substance. I think it kind of capped, which happens, right? So, oh well. But I mean, maybe I'll still hit 3.5K overnight. I would like to think so. There's a chance. I don't know. So, analytics. Let's look at my analytics. Oh, I'm like so fucking close to hitting 3450. I don't know, man. I think I'm looking too far into it. So, yep, yep. Back to the stream. Back to the stream. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I just have to see when. Okay, so he hits it right here. So I have to 0.9. And the fun fucking animation begins, where you get to see me just back out every 2 to 3 fucking frames. Oh. Hello! What? Why do you look pissed? Oh, no, come here. Come here. Yeah. You. you. Yeah. Okay, you can get down now. Sorry, that's my cat, Cloud, kitten, Cloud, whatever. So he gets up. Kitty love how. 10. Okay. And then oops. And then as a pre big move, I usually do that. And then his head will go down. And then really, my production is just a lot of fucking this. Maybe I should have moved the alarm clock to be a little bit fucking closer. Yes, he's gonna do this. And it's gonna be fucking scuffed, but I don't. Can I see that? I don't know. I keep seeing that. I don't want to have as much clipping this episode. It's especially for me to reach at least. Yeah. And then now the legs can be back. Which means I'm that's gonna be weird. That's gonna be weird. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Uh. Wait. That's terrible. Hold on, my cat's trying to go outside. I can definitely have an in-between. Yeah, that's better. That might be better. Okay, let's see. The fucking legs just growing out of nowhere. I think having like that might be funnier, and then let's see. And then I think just because it's so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I do that and then that and just have it be more I do like um I do like the initial wake up. That's a good that's a good animation right there. Jesus, dude. But and then but then it I think if I push this back and then do that, I think that may be better. In fact, actually, if I do that. Maybe if I have him back in here. No, because then you won't even see it happen. Yeah, really back out's the only way to do it, which sucks. It just why is it? Okay, yeah, it's doing it. Let's fucking go. And then we'll do that to unpress it. And then let it down. And then he's gonna fucking fall, because, like, how would you not fall at this pose? So, yeah. Let's do that. I don't want his legs sticking up too much. And then and then yeah, he's gonna fall face flat. Go whoop. Bloop. He's falling for 30 minutes. Has he now? Yeah. We're not gonna talk about that though. And then it could be a little bit more. No, so you're good being in the same spot. And then the other leg is the one that really needs to go up. And then we'll do this. Oh, and then rest in peace the other arm, I guess. Nah. 6, 7. Family Guy pose. noise like that hurt. Bro is sinking into the ground. Oh no. Okay. His head is way too sunk in, actually. You have to do this, which I don't like doing. I don't like editing the position of the head because that's when it starts looking weird, but I have to do that. And then, That's great. I don't think I timed it exactly right. So he actually stops pressing the alarm clock here. This is when. Okay, so I gotta move this. I'll just do that just for some extra iteration. Damn, okay then, let's fucking go. This is actually not too bad. Hold on. I'm figuring out fucking physics. Give me a second. So he does that. He falls. So why does it... No, I did it right. Okay. And then how the hell is he getting up from here? How would one get up from this? This does look like it hurts. How does one recover from this? How does one recover from a Family Guy pose? I should have added like a noise. I can add that in post actually. Okay. Stop. 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 Just no. Stop. No. There you go. Yeah. Okay. And then we have some extra, like he would put his legs there for some extra support, and then he's also gonna wanna use this too somehow. He will find a way, I guess. Somehow. Frame by frame, just falling is really funny. It is. Oh, that's... Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Get that in between frame out of here quickly. Oh, I know why I don't like it. Because he is pulling his head back, technically. And also, this arm is not good. I don't understand how I can just... Like, that's one way to do it, but I can't do that. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. And then I'm also going to just bring it back. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, that's... and then we'll do that. I hate that. And then add some extra grip on there. That's the same amount of grip as before. There. If I just... This is where it gets... Oh, and I'm singing now. I don't like that I had to do that, actually. Well, because I feel like that's going to look weird in animation if I'm messing with that axis. I don't know how else I'm going to do it, though. Okay. And then... Okay. Okay, now how does this look? I'm scared. I'm really scared. Oh! Not too bad. Not too bad. It really just looks like he moved his legs and... Okay. And his arms stay the same. That's what I was wanting. Okay, I can prevent this arm from being clipped, honestly. There. Easy fucking fix. Okay. And then... I don't care if it's exactly perfect. I'm tired, man. Ugh. My cat's scratching the door, I think, too. She wants me to play with her. But I'm filming, cat. I'm filming. And then I just don't know how I'm gonna be able to get Corey's pose back to fucking normal. Like, how do you go back to fucking normal with this pose? I don't know. Ah. Too bad. Fuck. I haven't planned to have like a whole animation sequence like this. It just kind of ended up happening. I hate that that's what the limb's gonna have to fucking do for this to look kind of right. I've animated so many like getting up scenes now that I could just like do it without a reference, and I'm kind of proud of myself for that, honestly. Watch this be absolutely terrible in execution. Oh well. Oh well. Is there like a yeah. I've stopped caring. It doesn't need to be too smooth. Oops. this is the kind of in between frame, and then we want it to go like that. Although I think having it like that for right now is better. Okay. He's almost all the way up. He's almost all the way fucking up. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is so satisfying to watch. Thank you. Dude, I used to suck at blockbuster animations. I still feel like I have a ways to go to learn. Like, I've not applied to be a part of anything. Like, I want to apply to be part of Rexifer's thing. I kind of missed the deadline on the applications, but I'm going to try to fucking see if I can late apply, because I really want to get in. I'm already... What the hell did I just do? Bro, I already fucking messed this up. Oh my god. Oh my god. There. I think I fixed it a little bit maybe. I kind of have to have it like that and then use you, unfortunately. Oh well. I might add music back soon and just actually put on real fucking music instead of whatever the hell I had on earlier. If you all don't mind. Just if I'm feeling it, I guess. Oh. I don't think... No, you are -6. Fuck you. So then you would be +6. Because Corey is actually a Steve model. It's just being fucking weird and being treated like an Alex model for no reason. No, wait, no, Corey is an Alex model. What the fuck am I saying? Corey is an Alex model. I think. Or am I fucking being fucking the fuck stupid? I don't know. What the... No. He's something, that's for sure. He should be a Steve model. Because anytime I add on clothes to him, he's being treated as a Steve model. I don't remember. Why does it look like his arms are Alex's arms? Because like I'd be having that texture error that you see on the HAYTIDE girls' skins if I accidentally put a Steve clothing on an Alex model. And I know I put Steve clothing on him. So why does he look like an Alex model? I'm so fucking confused, but I don't really care anymore. I don't like how far back he goes. Why does he need a... Why does he need all that? And then he goes far back. I think he's too tilted forward. We don't need all that. He really just needs that. And then now he's finally back to fucking normal. Yep. Yay. Oh god. And then all of his leg shit should be fucking normal now. It about is. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just... I generally do not remember what his position should actually be. It's that now. Fucking 264 for the Y. Oh my god. Oh, that's almost a full 360. Bro bent his arm backwards, man. Oh. Okay, let's see this in motion. Okay, so now I'm going to one by one. I'll use this. Oh shit. Which one was it? Was it this? Yes, it was. Okay. That's gonna be a fucking worry. Okay. Otherwise it does weird fucking posting things if I don't do it this way. Just trust me. Corey. Nope. Corey. Eyes closed. I'm gonna be our eyes closed this whole time. His words. Like, my dude is trying to be in Cirque du Soleil at least. I don't speak French, unless is that Spanish, Portuguese. I know better now. Italian. Who knows? Not me. Corey. I love just the head. That's fantastic. Lamo. Oh shoot, I missed it. No. It's kind of robotic, but like it's in the style I have, I guess, Lamau. Um Oops. I'm so used to episode 1. This is literally it. This is what I do. Oops. Oops. There we go. Excuse me. And luckily you won't really be seeing his feet here, so this doesn't matter too much the way I have him. But I still want to like kind of good just in case, you know. It's the thought that counts, and little integrity, I guess. Gore. There we go. Now it's matching him. Corey, faceless, scared. I can shortcut. Now I do the fun fucking stuff. Dang, still live. I'm not even done with the first scene, drawer. This is taking way too fucking long. Oh my god. Freak show could never. No, I'm kidding. I'm never gonna batch other roleplays. That's mean. Especially when that one's so much better than mine. Okay. You'll see what I'm gonna do. And when I'm done with this scene, I'm gonna put on music when I do the next scene, I think. That's what I think I'll do. Okay, it's looking like I was able to reconnect. We're good. My internet just does that sometimes. I'm glad it took so long, honestly. Usually it's sooner or more frequent or whatever. So, kind of glad that it lasted as long as it did. So, and okay. I think good. What if I where does it end? Right here. Okay, I might even... Yeah, I should. I should make a custom expression for this. I was just going to use the star eyes, but I think I should use a custom expression. One sec, guys. One sec. I'm going to be quick about it, too. Okay. Corey. Face blank. Hungry. I'll come hungry or whatever shit. Wow. Okay. Sure. Save. Okay. Corey. Hungry. Corey face hungry. Corey face hungry. Bro, what the fuck is this? You just need to bop up and down. We got. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you have a fair point. How am I gonna do that though? I don't care too much. I think it's funnier when he's just linear like this. I think it's funny. Camera time. Oh, I just realized I need the door. Lamau. I'll have to add that in as a model block before I render, I guess. I do not want to add in. Okay, this is a good angle right here, actually. Just play with the Y movement. set the time like every 5 to 8 tick, and it's funny. But it does take it. Just play with the Wive movement. Set it to time for like every 5 to 8 tick, and it's funny. Are you talking about the camera angle? Oh, I just realized I was gonna have it blur in. But now that I have the camera, like, and the music already there, eh. $94. We'll do 94. A little bit less movement, like that. No, I like the one before actually. Or we do. That's a trick. I just taught you. Yeah. And then I could do some cool fucking camera angle stuff with this too. Oh, I don't have his violin case. Oops. Oh well. I guess it's the weekend. He left it there because he never practices. Left it at the school. This will go from $199, $94, so $105. And I want to do something like this, and then what if I did like 100, so there's a little bit of time. I still am not the biggest fan of that camera. Well, I might figure that out later. I'm gonna do some post-processing shit. Post-processing, I'm thinking music. Post-effect stuff where I change the color and all that. Which actually, I might be able to do in here. Hold on. Bro, stop. Red. If I do red light, medium, what is it set to right now? Maybe 0. Oh. Why is that fucking changing? Oh, oh god. Oh, lovely. Okay, I'll just do it in post instead of there. I don't like this angle now. $224. Oh, I'm not exactly 30. That's fantastic. We'll do 5. $232, $228. So add another one that's just 4 long. And then he falls. You know what? No. Why don't we do 7? And then it's already mid-falling here. Maybe. Oh, why does it look weird? Hold on. Why would you do that to me? Why would you? Oh, maybe because it's Hermit. It's probably because it's Hermit. Hold on. Ugh. That's not what I wanted. No. Why are you being weird? Yeah, this is different. Oops. Hold on. Duplicate. Get rid of you. Make you. No. No. Stop. There we go. 7 long. And then get rid of you. But I don't like that either. 251, 244, 7. The model, I mean, well, that's more where it needed. Yeah. 254. Uh, 336 I'll do. 60, 57. Not what I wanted. There we go. All right, and then that ends at we'll do like 401. I mean, I guess I can just have it end when it was initially. So 97. Okay. I think I realized what I didn't like earlier. I forgot to mess around with this. Just a smidge. Love the floating. Thank you. And then okay. Let's see how this looks. I know, I still gotta add the door. Sure. Yup. That's good, I guess. A bit too fast paced for my liking, but that I should have thought about that when I made the audio scene. Okay. Time to reload the world. So I can have the model block in there and it won't fuck up anything. For the door. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Please exist. Fucking exist, please. I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Hard sync. Hello. I had it in episode 20. I had it. That's 6 door. What the fuck is Corey's door? What the hell? Oh no. Oh no. I had it. I had it. I know 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 I had it. Oh, door piece 1? What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? What is that, guys? What is that? That is not it. What did I use then? Why is it not existent? Help? Hello? I used it in episode 20. I literally used it in episode 20. What is it doing? Why are you doing this to me? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh my god, and it's gone. Oh, I completely forgot. No. So you know what we're gonna do? I forgot what I did is instead of using a structure morph, I used, because I forgot that it deleted back then. I thought maybe I resaved it. I guess not. I used an item morph or a block morph. I think I used an item morph because chisels don't work with the block morph. And I just used an empty morph and just combined those two item morphs as body parts, and I just put the door together that way. I think that's what I literally fucking did. Oh my fucking god. So, unless I'm actually blind, I'm gonna have to, I think, use a regular door like this that's already a structure morph, and then fucking oh my god, dude, what the hell am I doing? Just keep that there in place, I guess, because the old door is gone because I have emptied my inventory since as well. So it is like gone. I mean, and to be honest, I could make that door better, so that's for the future. Definitely not chiseling a new door right now. Not doing that. So I guess we're retconning Corey's door to be white instead of red. We're whitewashing the door. That's a bad joke. 90. Okay. Oh. Oh, you were already Lamau. Okay. Cool. I can maybe. No, I can't fucking just color over it. That's not a thing with item morphs, whatever the hell. No. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's fucking go, I guess. Oops. Nope. No. There we go. I did it, guys. Oh, careful of the jump scare. I've even taken out my headphones for that. Holy fuck. I remember the first time when a fucking jump scared me. That's hilarious.
Corey, bacon's ready.
Okay. I have one more thing I'm gonna try. because I'm being picky, because I can be. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then I think after here I'm probably gonna call it a wraps. It is 12 a.m. I wanted to do 2 scenes, not gonna happen. However, I will say that the second scene, well, I don't think not need to have as much fucking animation as this, or at least just not complex, as complex as this was. This was a lot. So, yeah. Okay. I think we're good for now. I got a scene in. I feel obligated to do more now, so I'll be doing a fucking scene a day, I guess. Who knows? So, thanks for joining.